Hello, my name is Tim Schmidt. I'm the president and founder of the USCCA. If you're watching this video right now, you're probably aware of the huge communication mistake regarding red flag or extreme risk protection orders, otherwise known as ERPOs. So here's what happened. Yesterday morning, a fellow USCCA member posted a conversation that they had had with one of our social care advisors on Facebook Messenger. The member was disappointed that legal defense for a red flag order, or ERPO, wasn't covered by the USCCA Legal Protection Member Agreement. The USCCA social care advisor cut and pasted a response that had been approved by their boss, a social care supervisor. This response said the following. Now note, before I read these words, it's critical you understand that what I'm about to read literally makes my skin crawl. And yes, these words came from someone within my company. All right, and I quote, "If you are not presenting to be a danger to yourself or others and are acting lawfully, there should be no reason to be concerned that your firearms would be temporarily confiscated from you." And then they went on to say, "This law does not promote gun grabbing, but more so keeping firearms out of the hands of people that may be potentially dangerous." I gotta tell you, it absolutely crushes me that these words came out of the USCCA. This is just as bad as saying, hey, if you've got nothing to hide, then you should be fine with giving up your Fourth Amendment rights. It literally goes against everything, every part of my body. But look, guys, I take 100% full responsibility for this. I'm the president of the USCCA, and every mistake is ultimately on nobody but me. Our social care team consists of over 24 full-time advisors who monitor all of our social platforms. It is my responsibility that they are properly trained with respect to every type of comment that they need to make. Obviously, I have failed with this training. Personally, my position on ERPO and red flag laws hasn't changed since the first time I commented on these unconstitutional laws back in January of 2018. That's over 16 months ago. ERPO and red flag laws are nothing short of anti-freedom tactics to seize your guns. While I imagine the misinformed supporters of these laws think that they'll do good, you and I both know that they won't. All right, for USCCA members who find themselves in an unfounded red flag or ERPO situation, and let's be honest, the majority of them will be unfounded, I am doing everything I can to integrate this sort of legal protection into a future USCCA membership agreement. In the meantime, the USCCA Legal Defense Foundation will always be there to help responsibly armed Americans who find themselves in the crosshairs of unmeritorious prosecution. All right, to those of you who've posted positive, understanding remarks with respect to this major screw-up, from the bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate your patience and your loyalty. To those of you who have rushed to judgment and assumed the worst of me and the USCCA, well, I can certainly understand your frustration. I would ask that you consider the long history of this organization's support for the Second Amendment and our defense of law-abiding gun owners all across the country. All right, thank you for taking the time to watch this. Take care and stay safe.